thank you with Rodney Harrison and Tony Dungy. Their thoughts on Odell Beckham and his antics earlier today. That's coming up. Time now for the Pick Six. 6 plays we think you'll be talking about tomorrow. Steelers scored 24 unanswered, capped off by this Antonio Brown touchdown to beat Denver.
And Dan, this is why no one is going to want to play Pittsburgh in the playoffs. They are so explosive.
At Baltimore, at Cleveland to close out the regular season. With the Denver loss, Kansas City a game back. They've won 8 in a row, and Denver plays Cincy next week.
All the talk about this great defense, but Alex Smith and his scrambling ability gives this offense a different dimension.
And Marcus Peters has been great. Houston in first place in the AFC South. Their new quarterback is Brandon Weeden.
And believe it or not, Brandon Weeden has them in the driver's seat for the AFC South title.
After beating the Bills today, Washington can clinch the division next week with a win in Philly.
Yeah, and they got some weapons, Dan. Jordan Reed, tight end, Deshaun Jackson, a deep part of the field, puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Washington now 7-7. The Giants and Panthers, game of the day. Giants trailed by 28 in the third quarter, but came back to Odell Beckham Jr. catch.
Yeah, and you don't expect to see this 28 unanswered points against the Carolina defense, but tied the game up, put them in position to win.
And Cam Newton looked like an MVP. You need a first down. You get a first down to get in position for a field goal.
Yeah, this is the biggest play of the game. This is why Cam Newton is the MVP, Dan.
43 yards out. Graham Gano keeps the Panthers perfect. Now 14-0. They have Atlanta and Tampa coming up. I promised we would talk about Odell Beckham, his showdown with Josh Norman. Wasn't pretty in the first half, no catches. They went back and forth against one another. NFL miss a moment here to throw him out of the game?
They did. Beckham was very immature, but I blame it on the officials, Rodney. They missed the first 3 or 4 calls, and they just let this go. Yeah,
I love the passion that they're playing with, but at the same time, he has to control himself and be smart. He made it about himself, Coach. And
yeah, those are penalties. They have to call them.
He should have been kicked out of the game for that punch, but that's the play that I'm disappointed about, because in a situation like that, he could have actually hurt himself or Josh Norman.
Yeah, I think sometimes you look at the end result. Imagine if he had knocked him out or broken his jaw there. You wonder where the Panthers would be.
And this is why the Panthers should rest their guys, because a lot of people think the Panthers are really cocky, and this is the type of thing that they're going to do, take a lot of cheap shots at the Panthers.
And you thought Tom Coughlin should have taken Beckham out, at least for a play.
Just calm him down. Get him calmed down, yes.
Coming up, Bob Costas on the undefeated Panthers. But first, sports can bring out the best in all of us, whether we're playing or cheering. Let's watch some folks take their games to the next level.